Equilibrium, the struggle for power. It existed since the dawn of mankind. Power can decide who rules and who bows, or lives and who dies. This is why the war erupted. For centuries, monsters have walked on our world. Not in peace, but in war. A secret kingdom called the Slayer Nation have defended their kind from the monsters. Eventually, the monsters joined forces under the rule of one. The vampire lord, Count Dracula. The monsters seemed all but unstoppable. Until he came. Abraham van Helsing, who turned the tide of battle and drove Dracula's forces into hiding. However, the war goes on even today in the 21st century. We fight so you won't have to, but there may still come a day when you have to take the fight on so your children don't have to, and them for theirs.
Trying to scare the kids again, Albert.
Gina, good evening. Strike hard.
Fade away.
You haven't seen Tommy anywhere, have you? I asked him to prepare for Lord Edward's arrival.
He's one step ahead of you, already at the carriage stop.
Ah, good. And what of you? Have you been kept busy for the king?
Of course. His Majesty wants us to be on our best today. It's just hard to believe that Dan is marrying one of them.
Why? Dan likes plenty of girls. I mean, have you seen the calendar he keeps in his room?
Exactly. He doesn't seem like the type of person to settle on a girl.
Well, he's the prince, and every king needs a queen. This betrothal will finally unite the Helsing bloodline with the Harkers. Where is he, anyway?
You know, around?
They're early.
Orion, my old friend.
Edward, it's been a long time. Welcome back to the Slayer domain. How is everything faring for your men?
Not well, but Tina is dealing with things back there right now as we speak.
She's strong. She'll see things through.
But let's move this to a happier note, please. Orion, may I present my elder daughter, Josephine, and my younger daughter, Sophia.
Goodness. The last time I saw you, you were only little children. You've grown so much.
It is an honour. I am most looking forward to meeting the prince.
Speaking of little children we haven't seen in years, where's young Daniel? I hope he's doing well after the,
I am Albert, and this is my wife Sarah. Daniel and Nate's godparents. He doesn't appear to be here quite yet, but he'll be along soon. Knowing him, just taking care of some personal business.
He truly does care about this event. He wouldn't miss it. He's been informed about Josephine. This girl means a lot to him.
I can't help it if it goes to my calling.
You'll love him. He's kind. Well behaved. And has a great respect for authority. Excuse me. Yes, I'm his godmother. Oh, for God's sake. For goodness sake, Dan. Do you always have to declare a war whenever a big event comes along?
If the event has affected me negatively, then yeah.
Negative? You're meeting your future wife.
Exactly. Dad's decided my life for me again.
Can't you think of anything other than yourself? It'll unite the bloodlines.
So what? We seem to be coping well without Actually getting involved this time, Dad? It must be serious. Or has it finally sunk in how boring 10 council meetings a day are?
Quiet, Dan. You know very well this is serious. Not a word. Now go get yourself cleaned up and introduce yourself to Josephine and Sophia.
How can I talk to them if you told me not to say a word? Hi, bye, I'm going to bed.
Did he just snub me? I am not one to get snubbed.
You'll get used to that.
Apologies for him, he can be a little, difficult. Josephine, Sophia, this is Philip. He has offered to show you around tomorrow after you've settled in.
Charmed.
Right, I have another council meeting, so me and your father must make our way out there. Oh, and before I forget, tomorrow I want you to take them on a tour of the outside city in case they wish to visit at some point.
Oh,
Still too loud, Nate.
good to see you too, brother. Ow.
Maybe you'll get me in the next 3 years or so. Hey, where the hell were you? Dad's had a go at me for not being at the welcoming, but I didn't see you anywhere.
Oh yeah, that was happening today, wasn't it? I'm in so much trouble. How are the girls anyway?
Stereotypical princess type as far as I can tell. We'll see how long I'll tolerate them, but once they start singing Let It Go, I'm drawing the line and going to live with a pack of wolves.
Well, good luck trying to convince Dad.
Blake, I've been on the outskirts of the Slayer's lair. Lord Edward and his daughters have arrived.
Interesting. I knew the British division was struggling with some of the monsters uniting, but must have been overrun. Now how could they benefit us?
Funny you should mention that. I heard they are going on a tour tomorrow once they've finished school.
We can easily take them whilst on the tour. And we can draw a line out and take him out.
Out?
They
I think you'll find a lot more to this situation. There's something I want. Something that will bring the nation and Dracula to their knees.
Seriously, guys? Mum and Dad are gonna kill us if we don't make it to school on time.
Tommy, we're in school.
You know what I mean. Class.
You say this every morning. We make it on time usually, not that I pay attention, and when we don't, does anything ever happen?
Yeah.
Well, it can't be that bad, because I don't remember.
We are Slayers after midnight, and we're here to sell out and stuff!
And in here, my lovely ladies, is the dining hall. Fine eating establishment, but I wouldn't waste my time in here.
Why not?
Oh, it's just nothing to see, trust me. Let's move along to the principal's office so you may get signed in.
Go long, go long!
Food is for eating.
Sophia, right? Pizza?
I'm good, thanks.
Oh, well, more from me.
How are you not fat?
No idea.
Mr. Helsing.
I wasn't dreaming about Kung Fu dinosaurs.
I don't know if I can take much more of this.
Don't worry, we're in the second half now. The Slayer segment will be done and you can retreat to the city.
Thank God.
Holy water and the crucifix, as they are holy items against unholy undead and will cause great damage. The stakes or any sharp objects that pierces their hearts will kill them. That being said, they can disappear in the mist and can take the shape of a bat or a wolf.
Miss Harker, have you been paying attention, or are you too busy drawing pictures of Mr. Helsing in your notebook?
No, I've been paying attention, sorry.
Nosferatu, genius for what?
Vampire.
Come on, mate, the next expansion pack is out.
Go and grab your own laptop, it's upstairs.
Can't be arsed.
God, I'm glad to be out of there. He's given me a headache.
Well, it's time for the tour. He won't be anywhere near you now.
Done! Concentrate.
So, you going to tell me what all that was about?
Excuse me?
Eyeing up my betrothed?
Last time I checked, he was giving you a headache.
It's just a little difficult getting used to a guy so wild in a place so wild.
Listen, I miss home. I miss Mum too, but we have no choice. This is our home now.
And it'll be mine one day. And Daniel's, of course. Peter, why are we stopping?
not going to kill you. I want you to do me a favor.
You can't expect the Slayer Nation to send half of its soldiers to England. Our numbers will be reduced and they attack us when we are weaker.
This fortress is impenetrable. For centuries they've been trying to get in. Why would they now?
If what Edward tells us is correct, then several monster species united to destroy their fortress. Something is happening. There's not been a unison like this since the days of Abraham Van Helsing himself.
Listen, this place will overflow with my people. The monsters will overtake Britain with no opposition, and my wife is still out there calming things down.
Come on, we'll keep talking outside. Dan, I need to speak to you too. Look, I need you to calm down, okay? He was out of line there.
I'm just worried about Josephine and Sophia. They should have been back by now.
Hang on, you. We're not done discussing your engagement.
For the love of God, who cares? I'll get married when I get married.
Which will be as soon as...
Fine, then I can divorce her earlier.
My God, what happened?
What? Vampires. They've taken the girls. They want your sword, Orion. They want Lion Roar in exchange for them, and this isn't just any vampire. He's ancient, older than the others.
Gina, get Nate and Tommy. Meet me by the entrance gates. You got a big one.
You think you'll get away with this? My father and the king will come get us.
Yes. But with you in our grasp, there'll be nothing to worry about. Daddy Dearest loves his daughters, doesn't he? You know what it's been like for us? Living in the dirt. All because we're different. Well, you're different to us. Why should we be the ones
Blake, please. They're guests. We should treat them as such.
What do you want with us?
With you? Nothing, my dear. But from you, that sword of the king's.
All of this for a sword?
It's not just any sword. It's the Helsing sword. Do you have any idea the power it possesses? It's one that will bring this world into a new reign. My reign.
So a ransom?
Ransom?
Alright, boys, when the king arrives, you know what to do. Vincent, check the breaker. And the rest of you, eyes open.
Come on, guys. This isn't any way to treat royalty. Because if so, I want in. Girls, close your eyes!
Don't move! Don't move! One more step and I'll turn him.
Got him!
Drop him. Sword on the floor. Now. Fool. I promise that once I'm done with you two, your father's fate will be the same as your mother and elder brother.
Maybe in another 3 years. Damien!
So you know who I am? Let me guess. You're the Helsing boy. Yes. You do look like him.
If you could kindly piss off and stay that way for, like, forever, I won't have to continue my dirty work.
Oh, now that's a new one. The Helsings never let us go peacefully. You don't really think you'll win, do you?
Well, some things have to stay the same.
Excellent work, Dan. If it weren't for your tracking skills, we may not have found them.
I think I know a little more than that, Dad.
We've been looking for this particular group, and now that Damien's dead, you're the one responsible. Am I right? Now, slay him.
Dad,
Do it, Daniel. Daniel!
No! I can't do it! Hi. You okay?
Yeah. You know, that was pretty amazing back there. How long have you been doing this?
Honestly, not very long. Wasn't super interested in the first day course, but I find it relaxing now that I think about it.
No, not the stitching. The battling monsters.
Oh, right. I've been trained since I was 6 and officially fighting at 13.
How do you do this? You know, face things like that.
I can't explain it. I guess it just comes naturally when you spend your whole life living in nightmares.
You're pretty good at that.
Thanks.
Your Majesty, no offense, but what's with him? One minute he's a jerk to you, and then the next he's saving you from vampires.
I see a lot of pain in that boy. He's had a tough upbringing. It's the only thing that could prepare him for this dark and cruel world. It gives him what it takes to become a true Slayer. A true Helsing.
You are trying way too hard to be a superhero.